I ain't even gonna lie. I wish I could take certain things back because, you know, and it's a fresh breakup. So, you know, I ain't really missing her too much. But, you know, she do cross my mind because, you know, 3 years, that
I
means
mean,
everything.
y'all just broke up, so of course you gonna like still think about her. Like that's a fresh.
Hold on, I don't think about it like that. No, I'm just playing.
I've been stacking, you been starving, trying to rob me, keep the car. Red beam on your drip, design of my tour, got speed the whip, this AR gon' park it. You ain't no dog, so stop all the barking. You just
Hey, let's get it. This your boy Nez, aka MJ Talented, coming at you with another video. And this time we gonna do something different. It's more a serious type video, and we gonna talk about a lot of stuff like relationships and everything, man. I'm here with the homeboy Lawrence right here, you know.
What's up? Y'all already know. It's your boy L Boogie. Follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, on Snapchat, on Facebook. You know, follow me. It's gonna be at the bottom. Y'all follow the kid.
All right. So yeah, y'all, we gonna talk about something a little serious about relationship problems and stuff like that, man. Hey, there's something going on, so we need to get stuff off our chest, you know. All right, sir.
Well, first thing I feel like we should talk about is trust in a relationship. You know, trust and insecurities, you know, that's something big in relationships, you know. And, you know, I'm newly single. You know, I've been single for about 2 days. From a 3-year relationship. I ain't really looking for nobody, nothing like that. But you know, let me ask you, like, when they say insecurities, what is insecure? Like, when you're in a relationship, what is it about insecurities? Like, what is it that push people away from insecurities?
Push people away.
Yeah.
I mean, like, to me, like you said, like it starts with trust. And when you first get into a relationship, if you don't got that trust, then you don't got nothing. And I feel like, hey, if you be with a person for a long time, then them insecurities pretty much go away until they really do something to break that trust. And it's kind of different, man. Because you got a lot of relationships out here, and like you got guys. Anything, if you see a woman talking to another dude or whatever, you think it's something going on. That's insecurities. But if you trust your woman and you know how your woman is, y'all built that trust into each other. Like, hey, I ain't worried about it because I know who I got and what I got and everything like that. So, yeah, like you said, just start off with trust.
Okay, well, let me give y'all a little insight on, you know, what's been going on in my life. So I was dating this girl, you know, she told me a couple of days ago that I was insecure. So I'm thinking, I'm like, you know, how am I insecure? She was like, you know, you call me too much. You know, you always wondering what I'm doing. You know, you never want me to stay out long. And I'm like, okay, well, when do you think you're supposed to come on? You know, it's boundaries in a relationship that a lot of people don't understand, and that's how relationships fail because people don't respect boundaries. You know, I don't think a woman should be coming in no damn house at no 6 o'clock in the morning. No, you need to be home at least 2:30, because at the end of the day, what's open at 3 o'clock? I know some clubs still be open at 3 o'clock, but legs and drug addicts be open at 3 o'clock. So, and at 6. So I feel like, you know, that's a boundary thing. If I'm calling you, you know, it's just to make sure you're good. If we're not texting, you know, and I call you, it's because I'm worried about you. I'm not sitting here texting you a lot. I'm not doing that. I'm just sitting here making sure you good. You ain't saying nothing to me. So what do I supposed to do? That's not insecurities. You know, that's just saying, you know, you on my mind. You know, I'm just making sure you good.
Right.
So, you know, she said that. I'm like, you know, well, you know, with me calling you and checking up on you, that's not insecurity. That's a nigga that cares. And
right.
You ain't gonna get that. You ain't gonna get too many of that. Cause no matter what, a dude, if he don't call you, he don't care about you. If you just up and out, you know, doing whatever you want to do, that man does not care about you. I'm sorry to say, but that man does not care about you. I'm not sitting here. If this man not called you, you've been out for 6 hours. If this man don't call you at least 3 times within them 6 hours, that man does not care. I'm just calling to make sure you're good. Like, that's the biggest thing with me. I gotta make sure you're good. Anything can happen within them 6 hours. So every 2 hours, yeah, I call you, text you. That's not insecurities, baby. That's just a real guy making sure you good.
Type stuff. And a lot of women nowadays, I don't know what it is. Like, y'all be telling people, oh, y'all want that special guy that's gonna treat me right. Like, got their stuff together and everything. But when you finally find that guy, I feel like a lot of these women don't know what to do. They push them away. They like, but y'all want the guy that's gonna treat y'all bad, call y'all a bunch of like mother effers and B's and all that type of stuff. Like, nah.
Right. And
go ahead.
No, you go. You good.
Like I was just saying, like I'm not finna change how I was brought up because you feel like I don't know if you like immature or like what. I'm a grown man, so I'm a like if you want to like if you respect me as like your king, I'm gonna respect you as my queen. So it's like I was just saying, like I said, women ain't. I'm not gonna say all women, but it's some women out there. It's like they know how to treat a man, who know what they got and everything. And then some women out there that's just like, man, they know what to do. Like you messed up a good thing.
Yeah.
Now you gonna be feeling like, oh, like when I moved on and I got myself together, I got my stuff established, and you want to come back into my life, that's not gonna happen.
Right.
I'm not gonna like it's over. Like you in the past. Like one thing I gotta learn when I learned from like my past relationships is like you always learn something in relationship. Always.
Yes.
Like I was talking to my cousin the other day about relationships. Like, man, you gonna learn a lot. Just like life lessons, man. You know what you want. You know what you need in your life.
Mm-hmm.
And you know when you got that special type woman that you want to marry and everything, like, cause you know she know you and you know her. You don't got to worry about nothing. No trust issues. Y'all got the trust. Y'all got the bond, and like y'all just got that connection. Like, hey, I ain't worried about nothing. We know what we got. Like, she independent, you independent. Like, y'all want each other. Y'all don't need each other type stuff.
Right. Let me ask you a question though. So do you feel like, let me ask you this, do you think that a guy, when a guy is talking to a female, do you think a guy, like if he asks her out on a date, like if they go on 10 dates, do you think a guy should pay for every date?
Do I think a guy should pay for every date?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I'm trying to, like, before we actually get into like a serious relationship, I feel like some of the dates, the man should pay. All right.
I agree.
But like when you get into a relationship and stuff like that, y'all actually in a serious relationship, I feel like sometimes like I don't mind my girl like, hey, I take it for this night, you know, stuff like that. No, like, cause most of the time how I was brought up, I pay for everything. But you know, here and there, you know, I wouldn't mind like a woman to be like, hey, I got this tonight, babe, don't worry about it, type stuff.
Yeah, but you know, nowadays, you know, women feel like, not all, but some women feel like, you know, a man should do that all the time. And it's like, you know, like even back in the day, a man did not do that all the time. You know, a strong black queen to be like, you know what, he paid for the first 5. Let me show him that, you know, I can be a woman for him. You know, that's just how some women are. They don't understand that. Like a lot of women don't understand that, you know.
Yeah.
If a man is gonna treat you right, he don't have to do everything. He's gonna treat you right because he's just gonna treat you right.
Right.
You know?
You want to.
Right. So, like, you know, don't sit up here and, you know, make it seem like, you know, oh, he has to do this because he don't. Because there's a lot of women out there that'll be like, I will pay for it. Don't worry about it. But, and then, you know, back to the, you know, on the subject of, you know, guys picking the wrong people. You know, not every dude is not good and every dude is not bad. You know, the ones that, you know, some of the dudes that cuss you out, call you out your name, they do be some good dudes. They do. You know, they just in their head, you know, they not all the way there yet, but they be some good dudes. It's just, you know, that's how they was brought up. You know, they heard, you know, people, hey, you know, F that B, you know, that's my B, and all that. People grow up like that. You know, I call a girl a B behind the back all the time. Shoot, not to her face because I wasn't brought up like that. Yeah, I call a girl a B word to her from to the back all the time. Like, you know, as long as she don't hurt me. Even when I'm arguing with a female, I would never call her out her name because I wasn't brought up like that.
Right.
I was brought up with a sense of respect for queens.
Right.
And I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna teach my son that.
Right.
You know, I'm gonna teach her that, and I mean teach him that. And you know, that's just something I was brought up. It's like, it's more of, you know, I want my son to, cause he gonna get the girls anyway. He will. Like, point blank period. He gonna
So you don't think even calling women bees behind their back is disrespectful?
Nah, cause they don't hear me. They do not hear me. If they don't hear me, man, then that's just it. They don't hear me. They can't be like, you know, he called me a B. What they gonna do? They ain't heard that I call them that.
Right. Hey.
So, you know, that's just something, you know, that I just do to, you know, and definitely when I'm around my niggas, you know, we around the boys. You know we gonna be talking shit like that. You know we will.
I know women, they talk about us too, so it's like, hey, it's
dog A niggas, F that B, F that PUSS. Why, like, why we all gotta be that? Like, come on, calm down, little baby, calm down. It's cool, but you know, now on the other subject of trust. Trust is a big thing. Trust makes the relationship big. Matter of fact, this is what. So when I was dating my ex, I was like, you know, like, I care about the little things, and I'm gonna have the little things. I'm gonna talk about a relationship, little things like a house. The little things are the foundation of a house. The bricks, the cement, those are the little things in a relationship. That's the house. You know, the big things, you know, the walls, the roof, and all that. Those are the big things. You know, but without that foundation, without that small part, you know, what do you got? It's gonna crumble. You can't hold up. This ain't no shack. You can't hold that up.
Right. You need a strong foundation in every relationship.
Yeah.
Like, don't ever rush into another relationship. If you rush that relationship, it's not gonna last. It's gonna end quick. And it's like, I know a couple people who rushed into a relationship. They got married and everything, and now they getting a divorce like a year or two later. So it's like, make sure when y'all get into y'all relationships, y'all gotta take y'all time. You gotta make sure you okay first. Make sure you are established. You where you want in life. Like, okay, I'm ready to get into a relationship. Now I'm ready to love somebody else and take care of somebody else. Because if you can't take care of yourself, then why you taking care of somebody else?
Right.
And it's not gonna work, because you gotta make sure you got that self-awareness. Like, hey, I'm good. I got my stuff. I don't gotta worry about nothing. Like, you want to. My cousin said this too. Shout out to my cousin DJ. You want to make sure that whatever you bring into a relationship, and if y'all don't last, you bring that same situation out. Like, if you got an apartment, car, and everything, you already got that established before you got into a relationship. I know I'm gonna be okay because that's mine. That's what I built. That's what I paid for.
Right.
And that's how it is. It's like, man, y'all just gotta make sure, like I said, make sure y'all together first, and where y'all at mentally, okay, now I'm ready. I'm ready for a relationship. Cause, man, it takes a lot of energy to be in a relationship.
It does. And a lot of listening too.
A lot of listening.
Y'all have to listen.
A lot of listening, communication.
And yes, and understand. Y'all gotta understand. That's one thing that was big with me, you know, in this relationship that I was just in. You know, I was trying to, you know, make her understand me more than anything. Because I don't, you know, she's not a bad person at all. She was younger, but she's not a bad person. You know, I can't fault what, you know, happened for us breaking up. I can't fault that. You know, things just happen. You know, whatever, you know, I forgive her. You know, that's one thing about it too. You have to forgive. When you're in a relationship, you have to forgive. Because if you don't forgive, all that stuff is just going to kill you in the end.
That just, like, period. Like, if you hold on to grudges and everything, and it's like, it builds inside of you. So it's like, you always like, just for yourself, you don't gotta forgive that person for them. You forgiving them for yourself, because you'll want that burden on you.
Right.
Like, I forgive you, but I will never forget what you did.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I said, forgiveness is for anything, even like you said, relationships, life lessons. Don't ever hold on to a grudge, because it's gonna build up inside you.
Yes.
So
right.
you gotta, like you said, forgive. Like, okay, I forgive you.
Right.
And just like move on. You know?
Now, what about cheating in a relationship? Now, hold up. Before y'all say anything, cheating, I know everybody does it. Not everybody, but I know a couple of people. I'm not always perfect. I'm not. I fucked up a lot of times, you know, because, you know, I just be wanting the cat. Like, that's just that. Like, if I'm not getting it, like, you know, it irritates me, because I'm a young man, you know. Sometimes, shoot, like, that ain't bad. Like, that is not bad at all. Like, that is not bad. So, you know, but I know it's wrong, you know, and the only person, you know, karma, when you do stuff like that, karma can be, Lord, she can knock a black man out real quick, fast, in a hurry.
Right.
So what you think about, you know, cheating? Like, do you think that you should forgive when a person cheats, like, even in the beginning of a relationship or the end of a relationship? Like, do you really think that, you know, if a person cheats and get caught, do you think you can still be with a person that cheated? Cause I can. Cause I definitely can. I definitely can be with a female that has cheated before. You know, it's called forgiveness. But, you know, don't sit up here and, you know, do it again.
That's my only thing. Like, don't continue to do. Like, okay, so if you cheat on me the first time, and first of all, if like I'm single, right, and that woman is in a relationship already, if you mess with me and we did our little thing and stuff like that, that just shows me, like, why would I even mess with you on that serious tip if you gonna do it to your current boyfriend? So it's like, what's the reason? So cheating, I feel like, I mean, it's different. Like, if you single and both of y'all know what y'all want and what y'all doing, like, hey, do y'all thing, you know. Y'all single. But I feel like if I'm in a relationship, y'all should show me that sign of respect. Like, if you gonna cheat on me, let's just be single then. If you gonna do that, let's break up, you know, for a little bit, separate, get y'all little issue off and everything, and probably later on in life, or come back together when we on a serious tip, like when we ready to, like, settle down and just, like, be with each other. But if you gonna cheat on me, then why be in a relationship for real? I feel like if you gonna tell me, let's break up then. Like, let's be single, and hey, if you got that out your system and we both where we at in life and we wanna try it, we both on the same page and wanna try it again and we wanna be serious, then come back. But, like, if we gonna cheat, then we shouldn't be together.
Yes, I agree. I definitely agree. But, you know, like, and there is no excuses for cheating. There's none. You know, I might have said something earlier, but there's no excuses for cheating. You know, drinking. If you're around dudes and you got a man and you drinking and you know how you is when you drunk, you put yourself in that position to cheat. No excuses. None. Point blank, none. You know, if you smoke and you get freaky when you high, and you don't call your man and you don't tell your man I'm on my way, you put yourself in a position to cheat. Like, you know, that's something, and that's another thing too. You know, with hanging around guys when you're in a relationship, it's not insecure, fellas, females. It's not insecure if you don't want your girl to sit up here and hang around dudes, because I know for a fact she don't want you hanging around females. So, you know, y'all gotta understand each other on the level like that. But back to the part of, you know, when you put yourself in positions to cheat, there's no excuses. I had no excuses. I knew what I was doing. You know, I just hope, you know, that, you know, that I won't put myself in positions like that again, because I have learned from my mistakes. I have, you know, that's just something that you learn, that you know, as you grow to be a better person. That's just something that you do. And a lot of people don't understand that. Like, you know, they be like, oh, once a cheater, always a cheater. No, that's not true. That's not true. That's definitely not true. I'm the type of person, you know, that really, if I don't want to cheat, I will not cheat. I know that for a fact. Trust me, I know that for a fact. You know, sometimes, you know, a man, you know, just be horny. And when he's that, you know, some females be like, you know, a guy has to control himself. You know, some females be like, oh, you know, I'm tired and all this. Okay, that's understandable. But you don't want your man to go beat his stuff because you're going to be mad. So you rather him go cheat or go beat his meat. I don't see what's the problem of beating your meat. And I know fellas find that to be, you know, weird. You know, and I don't see why it's weird. Cause I know when you was younger, I know you wasn't getting no cat like that. I know you was up in there, mama, you know, sleep you up in the room watching.
I'm trying to deny all men do.
And females, y'all not cut out of this too. Y'all be doing the same thing. Cause y'all sit there, y'all put y'all hands down there and it's over. Y'all just going to town on yourself. Y'all could be anywhere. Y'all just go to town. Doing all that. Like for real. But it, you know, y'all gotta understand, you know, like a female is way different from a male. Cause when a male cheat, it's just a bust that nut. When a female cheat, she's cheating because some man is showing her what her man is not.
Now I would say this: when a woman cheats on a man, it hurts. I feel like it hurts way more to the man than when a man cheats on a woman. I know it hurts. It does hurt a lot of women when we cheat on them. It does.
Yes.
I feel like when we find out that the woman is cheating on us, it hurts us. Like it just hits. Like
yeah, because it's when a female cheat on a man, it's not just to bust. It's for something totally else. Like y'all degrading. Like y'all would degrade your man to another man. Like if y'all really think about it, you know, he's sitting here talking like, you know, well, where your man at? You know, he doing this, doing that. You know, he probably with some chick. You're degrading your man in front of another man that you barely know. So now that man doesn't have respect for you or your man. That's a problem. Like you can't do that. Cause if a male did that to a female, you know, it'd be a whole different story. But, you know, when a female cheat, they cheating for this dude got more money. You know, this an ex who y'all was in love with. Oh, Jesus. You know, it could be, you know, he just showing you something, you know, that your boyfriend not. But, you know, there's the thing. When your man is not showing you stuff like that, ladies, y'all can't sit up here and tell us to take hints. Y'all can't do that because we're not gonna think about it. We're not gonna think about it. We gonna think about a million other things. A man pride is one hell of a thing. So if you let your man know, like if you sit up here and, you know, buy your man something, you know, he'll think about like, you know, dang, she bought me this. Let me go surprise her with something. You know, that's not bad, man. Surprise your woman at times, you know, flowers, chocolate, cook a dinner. That's not bad, man. You ain't soft, you know, you ain't no pussy for doing that. Like it's just you making sure that your woman know that you care about her.
right.
So, you know, like don't tell us to take hints. You know, we're grown. Communication is the best thing in a relationship. Communicate with me. If I'm not doing something right, you know, say it. Tell me, you know, because I know a lot of females who don't think about, you know, saying that. Females stay quiet. I don't know why. They stay quiet.
I feel like if you got that good woman at home and stuff like that, so it's like, why mess that thing up? Because if you get caught, it's like it's not gonna be the same.
Yeah.
If you trying to have like a little flame, like a little chick that's like a one night stand, it's like, man, you messing up something that you got something good at home. She take care of you. She got her own. She independent. She got her own job, got her own car, take care of her business and everything. But like you want to get your issue off with a random female, man. Like that's not gonna work. But y'all females think y'all slick though.
Right.
Y'all think y'all slick.
You some slick
Yeah,
motherfucker.
cause like men and women they cheat. Some women and men they cheat. But like y'all just know how to play it off better. Like we get caught.
Yeah.
Y'all slick with us. Y'all cheat, but we won't know about it. Y'all got somebody behind the scenes that be watching us low key. Oh my God. That's what I'm saying. Like, oh my God. Like y'all got eyes and ears everywhere. I don't know what you talking about, but anyway. But yeah. It is what y'all got eyes and ears everywhere. Us, we gotta speculate.
Yes.
But we have a feeling though. Y'all got somebody who watch us. I ain't never cheated. I don't care what you talking about. I ain't gonna cheat on a good woman, you know.
But every woman ain't good though.
I agree. They not good.
They mess with your mind, and this what a lot of females do to dudes that, you know, a lot of people don't talk about. A lot of females degrade they man terrible, call them all type of names, you know, all that. That's messing with a man's mind, because when another female come along, you know, he's gonna feel like that another female is gonna do him the same way that the girl did. And that messes with our mind. So now, you know, now we real protective. You know, now we want to dog females out because we ain't finna get put up in a situation where we can't.
Yeah. So anything else you want to say?
This is the last thing I feel like we need to talk about. You know, friends. Friends, I'm talking about your girlfriends and your homeboys. Please, when y'all in a relationship, I don't think your female friends should know everything in your relationship, and I don't think your homeboy should know everything in your relationship, because they just gonna have their opinion. They don't know what's going on. You need to figure that out. You know, family too, because once you start telling your family members bad stuff, that's what they gonna continue to go on. Why you with him if he doing all this, if he doing all that? No, don't do that, because that's uncomfortable for a person to come around, and you know, only thing he know is that, you know, you talking bad about him around your family. Not even talking bad, but like telling every problem that y'all go through.
Friends. Friends and family. So when you let your friends and your family like kind of intervene in your relationship, like say if like your relationship is going good, everybody on the same page, y'all connected and everything, but you got your friends in your ear like, hey, I feel like, you know, how you know what your woman doing? How you know what your man doing? You never know. And they put that stuff in your head and you just feel like it's something there that it's really not.
Yes.
So it's like a lot of times when y'all let y'all friends and y'all family into y'all relationships, they put stuff in y'all head and y'all just feel the worst in things. Like y'all just think about the worst. Like, oh, she doing this, huh? She is kind of doing this, so, or he is kind of doing this. So like, I feel like he might be doing that because you heard that from your family or your friends. It's like y'all gotta know the boundaries of y'all relationship. Don't let nobody else determine your relationship. Like if you feel like y'all good, y'all straight, y'all got everything together, hey, God bless y'all. But I feel like you said, y'all can talk about a few things, but don't talk about everything. And that's what's happening in y'all relationship.
Yeah, the bad stuff. Like, you ain't got to sit here and tell the bad stuff to your family members. I know you're upset, and I know you want to get that off. Girl, you better grab a journal. You better write a text to yourself.
Right, just write something, like you say, get a diary or something. Just write it in your diary, get it off your chest.
Like, because once you start, like I said, once you start talking to your family members about it, family members don't know, you know, what this man means to you or what this female means to you. That man, just because you're upset, that man can still mean the most, that everything to you. He can mean everything to you, and that female can mean everything to you. But you're so upset that you telling them all the bad stuff. Don't do that. Like, don't do that. That's not gonna help in the long run. Because at the end of the day, you want to be with this man. He treats you right. You want to be with this man. Don't let your friends or family dictate, on your relationship. That's not gonna help you. You're a grown woman. You're a grown man. You have to figure it out. If anything, man, my mama is a church-going woman. If anything, you gotta pray. That's one thing you do have to pray in a relationship.
Every
because
day.
you go through so much. My 3-year relationship, we went through so much. So much. And it's like, I ain't even gonna lie. I wish I could take certain things back because, and it's a fresh breakup. So, I ain't really missing her too much. But, she do cross my mind because, 3 years, that means everything.
Y'all just broke up, so of course you gonna like still think about her. Like that's a fresh.
Hold on, I don't think about it like that. No, I'm just playing.
I'm just saying, like when you freshly break up, you gonna think about that person for like a week or so.
Yeah.
So do you feel like right now at the current state of your relationship, do you feel like y'all can get back together?
No. Nope. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Nope. It's just certain things that you don't do when you're in a relationship. Like certain things like lying. You can't do that. You can't do that. Because once the person find out, and it's not lying about big things. It's not lying about big things. It's lying about the small things. If you could lie about small things that don't make sense, you could lie. You could damn well lie on big things.
Yeah, women, I think both sides, but the women always tell the men, I hate liars. I do not like liars.
Right, and they be the main one line.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like if you don't like lies, why you lying to me then?
Right, because apparently you do, because Lil Ray, that you say is your friend, that's been hitting you for 3 months.
But
lie to you every day.
Right. But when we lie to y'all about the small things, it's a whole big situation.
Yeah, but that's why you don't lie about small things, because that's going to be the worst, because once you start lying about the small things, the big things you're not going to care about.
Right. I feel like a lot of these females, though, I give it to them. They like honesty. I've seen a lot of guys who told females the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, the females love that. Like, people like that. Oh, you telling me the truth? Oh, like, they can have a whole relationship and you tell them, like, yeah, I got this going on. What's up? The females love that. Just be honest. If you can't be honest, then, hey, y'all shouldn't be together. Y'all shouldn't mess with each other.
Right.
Because it's like, I feel like a lot of guys, like, don't realize that, like, that's all females want is to be honest. That's all men want. Just be honest with me.
Yeah.
Just, I'm grown. I can handle the situation. I feel like if you lie to me and I find out later, just like with females, if you lie and we found out later, it's like, it's gonna hurt way worse. It's gonna be way worse. If you told me the truth up front, like, yeah, this is what's going on.
Right. It's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt when you first tell me, or when we first tell y'all. But
that's a decision. It's 2 decisions you can make at the beginning. Either I'm gonna forgive you, or I'm not gonna forgive you, and that's just gonna be the end of it. But once you tell them up front, they mind will sit up there and be like, she was honest with me.
Right.
She sat there. I know she won't do it again because she's honest with me from the beginning. But if you sit there and lie about it and continue to lie about it, no, that's not gonna work.
Right.
That's not. Everything they say, you ain't gonna believe.
Right, it's not gonna be the same. Like, now you got this thing in my head. Like, I know something going on. I know. And then when I find out later, it's gonna blow up. Now, if you would have told me up front, like, hey, this is what's going on. And I, like you said, I feel like I'll be hurt then. It'd take me a little minute to get over it, but I'm gonna get over it though quicker. Cause you told me, like, now I respect that. That's another thing, respect.
Yes.
You gotta respect your partner.
Yes. Respect boundaries.
Respect boundaries. Respect the trust, like you said, boundaries.
Yeah, that's a big thing too.
Yeah, like, don't be trying to, like, I say, like, we don't, like, if we don't work together and I don't see you like that, and I feel like you flirting and laughing at another guy's joke, I don't know about that.
Oh, Ooh, but see, with that, bro, like, you know, because a lot of males and females have work boos. You know, that be killing me. What the hell is a work boo? You got a whole man or female at home. And I'm sorry for keep saying females when I say man. You have a whole male and female at home. But you sitting up here, got a work boo.
Yeah, like you said, that's no respect.
No, not at all, son.
Now, if you don't respect me, I'm gonna give the same respect that you give me. Point blank, period.
Period.
Because I feel like a lot of females think flirting is cheating too.
And that's another thing. It's not a man could just be him coming off. It ain't like, you know, he's sitting up here every day flirting with her like, oh, you beautiful and all that. A man like me, I'm funny. I'm very, very funny.
Man, you can't put a little too much in there. You hate.
I hate haters, man. He's a straight hater, bro. That's crazy. But no, I'm hilarious. Anybody that knows me knows I am funny. You know, I can sit there and talk up a storm. Talk a storm, man. I'm telling you, Beyonce ain't got nothing on this storm. You feel me? Nothing. Cut her out of the movie, please. No, just kidding. But you know, I sit there and talk, you know, to females. I'm not flirting with y'all. I'm not. I'm sitting here just having a conversation. Now, if I sit up here, you know, and, you know, just give you that type of look, you know, then I'm flirting. But if I'm just sitting here talking to you every day, saying hi to you, giving you hugs, I'm just being me. This is me. I'm a nice person. I'm a nice person. I'm not sitting here trying to flirt with you. I'm not trying to get your number, you know. No, I'm just being me. But if I'm, you know, every day, you know, sitting up here like, little baby, what's up? You know, what's up with it? Doing all that, I'm flirting with you. But if I'm not doing that, I'm just being me.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm not being nobody else. That's just how I am.
Yeah.
It's just how it is, man.
It's how it is. Like you said, all right, y'all. It's kind of pretty much towards the end of the video. Now, like, let's summarize this whole thing. Like, so in relationships, what's the key things into a relationship?
Communication.
Communication.
Gotta have communication because that's gonna have everything together.
Yeah. Communication. You got trust. If you don't have trust in a relationship, you don't have nothing. Nada.
It's dead. It's dead. And boundaries.
Boundaries.
You know, that's a big thing. You know, on the next video we do, bro, we got to talk about these phones, going into the phones and stuff. I don't find that to be a problem at all, but that's on another topic. But yes, boundaries.
Right.
Boundaries. Don't come home at 6 o'clock in the morning after you just let Lil Ray Ray again hit. Like, nah, don't.
That's not
Respect my boundaries. Be home at 2:30.
Right.
Please. I don't disrespect you and come home at 6, because I know if a female come home at 6 or a male come home at 6, they partner ain't gonna like that. Yeah. No, respect my boundaries.
Yeah, that's like he just said, respect. That's another key thing in a relationship. You got to respect your partner. Like you said, boundaries, the trust and everything. It all comes together.
Yes.
Like when you have all those things in your relationship, then it's smooth sailing.
Y'all gonna prosper.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate y'all listening to this video, you know. Hope y'all enjoyed it, man. Like I said, I want y'all to like, share, and subscribe to my video, man. Like I said, respect. We going up to the top. We ain't gonna stop. You hear me?
You feel me?
Let's go up to the top together.
Let's go, little baby. Little baby.
Like I said, I'm gonna see y'all next video. Let's get it.
Let's go. We out.